Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? It's a shotgun run call. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Ball handed off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And it's a bunch formation. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Nice job here by this back picking up the 1st down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Deep shot caught down inside the 20. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ducks. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. State offense comes back onto the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught quickly. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards out.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down here for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
He's tackled at the 22-yard line. Third down coming up.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny and touchdown. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Buckeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Back to throw again. It's an out route. The catch made. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Now it's second down here. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. That ball snagged for a completion. And they've got him.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. They stalled and then missed a field goal. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
The game makes it second and medium. Give it to the back again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll try to run it with the option. Breaks loose at the 45. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Rifles this football to the left. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oregon. For the They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
They'll run it here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Ducks hustle to the line to run that hurry out. Here's the toss play. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They get the second half started with their running play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. He's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Testing the right side here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's a kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the sack. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The returner is brought down. Looks to start with the next drive. Ducks offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Handoff in a single back formation. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. He's moving out of the pocket. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The offense really clicking here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Direct snap to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle with the line of scrimmage.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. They're going to run it here. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets into space at the 50. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening down. Another first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to put this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll run the option. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Ducks will have to kick this away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And here comes a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him? The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The shotgun handoff here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Handoff to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Third down coming up.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.